Tramore Yokoso, welcome to Tramore. Just 12 years ago, I stood here on these cliffs overlooking Tramore Bay. I was with the great-grandson of Patrick Lafcadio Hearn, Professor Bon Koizumi and his wife Shoko, and it was their first visit to this town. As we stood here, they turned and looked down at the beautiful beach where the young Patrick Lafcadio Hearn had learned to swim and developed his lifelong love of the sea. We had a wonderful day, and a dream was born during that day. The dream was to honour Lafcadio Hearn here in the town where he spent some of the happiest days of his childhood. It was a dream to create a garden to tell people about his remarkable life's journey and his unforgettable writings. I would like to invite you now to watch a short video animation which will show you what we've been doing in the last 12 years, how the dream is being realised, and the exciting chapter that lies ahead.
Imagine a place located in an area of extraordinary natural beauty, nestled on the southeast coast of Ireland, where the ocean and mountains meet and where incredible stories are told. A place overlooking the town of Tramore, where the sound of the sea impressed itself upon the mind of writer Patrick Lafcadio Hearn, Koizumi Yakumo. A place that tells the fascinating life story of a man who crossed the world and ultimately ended in Japan. And what if this place was a garden created to bring that journey to life? It is here, in the Lafcadio Hearn Japanese gardens, that his story is told and the circle begins. Just 10 years ago, we imagined a garden as a living biography. Our story begins in 1850 with the birth of a boy on the island of Lafcadia, Greece, to a Greek mother and Irish father. Young Patrick Lafcadio Hearn returned to Ireland, and it is here, in Tramore, he is remembered through 11 unique garden areas that capture his life's journey and the very spirit of the land which became his ultimate home, Japan, an ancient society whose deep cultural values inspired his writing for the rest of his life. Through the design of the garden, the rocks, plants, ponds and streams, Lafcadio Hearn's remarkable story is told. At 19, he crossed the Atlantic Ocean and over 2 long decades made his name as an American writer. But it was when Lafcadio Hearn boarded a ship to Yokohama, Japan, that he truly began the greatest adventure of his life. It is here, in this garden, that the spirit of Lafcadio Hearn is brought back to Ireland, and all this has been achieved. It is here, through the construction of the Kokoro, that we now aspire to honour Hearn's deep knowledge and respect of all cultures. What can be imagined can be achieved. Kokoro in Japanese means spirit or soul, and we have chosen this in the hope that our visitors will find inner peace and serenity here. The upper floor level of Kokoro will be a covered space which will provide introductory information and talks to visiting tour groups, and a relaxing cafe space for people to sit and absorb the wonderful views of the gardens and the rolling ocean below. We envisage Kokoro as a centre of learning, where visitors will enhance their knowledge of the people and cultures who so charmed and intrigued Lafcadio Hearn. They will discover more about his books and writings in America and Japan and understand why Lafcadio Hearn went on to earn the title the Great Interpreter of Japan to the West. At the lower level, we propose seating for 100 people, a centre for cultural events, concerts, music performances, poetry readings, book launches and workshops. In the immediate vicinity of the building, the garden landscape will be remodelled to reflect elements of Hearn's own garden in Matsue and his favourite north garden, which he viewed from his study window. With your help, we, the board of the Lafcadio Hearn Japanese Gardens, propose to make this dream a reality and to anchor the wandering spirit of Lafcadio Hearn, Koizumi Yakumo, in this beautiful Kokoro building in Tramore, the happiest place of his childhood. Then, and only then, will the circle